replayed a conversation in your head and thought, why did I say that? What did that really mean? Hi, I'm Cheryl, a therapist and the Creative Heart to Heal method. And this is day 2 of 7 days to quieten the noise. Maybe you keep thinking, I should have said something different. You keep thinking, did I upset him with what I said? Or maybe you keep thinking, what if they misunderstood what I was actually saying? Because very often people, especially on text messages, people can read something, but they read it in their tone of voice. And then before you know it, you've had the same conversation another 10 times in your head because you keep replaying it over and over again. And then what happens is your mind convinces you that if you replay something enough times, then eventually you will find the perfect answer. But the problem with that is that replaying something isn't necessarily the same as you resolving something. So when you find yourself replaying something today, I want you to ask yourself this question. Am I learning something from this, or am I simply reliving it? If there is genuinely something to learn, then take on that lesson. Because once you take it on, it'll stop replaying. Or you could think of it another way and think about, if there's something that you could have done differently next time that conversation or that thought comes up. But if you find yourself going around in that same mental loop, try saying to yourself, it's already happened. I don't need to experience it again to prove that it mattered. Quite often, our minds will keep returning to an experience because we're searching for some sort of certainty. Because it likes to have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. But uncertainty about the past isn't always available. So you can take the lesson, but you don't have to keep replaying it over and over again. Tomorrow, we're going to look at something incredibly important. It's the difference between having a thought and that thought actually being true. I shall see you all tomorrow for day 3. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.